My name is Megan, and I am the Director of Consulting Services, and I have been managing talent for 5 years now. So it's pretty unheard of in most companies, hiring for character, not skills. It's typically the opposite, right? You want to hire for skills, and if their character is a little off, you can work with it. It's okay. But no, here's what's going to happen. You're going to fire them for their character, but not their skills. In any company, I would rather fire my employee because they can't do their job rather than for their character, because when their character is not good, it's going to create this toxic environment in your office, and it's going to ruin all of your best employees. So when you're hiring, you want to look for their character and make sure their character is good. You can never coach someone on their character. You can always coach skills. If I hire someone with 0 sales experience and they have incredible character and they have motivation, they're driven, they're positive, that's someone I can coach. But if someone is negative and toxic and doesn't have any accountability, I can't coach that, because at the end of the day, that's just who they are. Skills are not 100% irrelevant in hiring, right? I would be stupid if I said, yeah, come on in, you've never had a job before and you have no skills, but you're nice. Okay, no, skills are still relevant, and that is something that is important. You want to make sure that they can do this job and do this job well, because you don't want to put them in a position where they're going to be unhappy. But if their skills don't 100% match what you're looking for, and maybe their skills need some refining, but their character is on point 100%, then that person is going to flourish and that person is going to thrive, and your company is going to, that's a huge win for your company. I would never say that it's counterproductive to coach someone. If you have a problem with coaching your employees, then you need to get out of the business of management and leadership, because if you took the job to be a leader, you need to coach your employees. That's, at the end of the day, it's important. And if you can't coach them and they're not getting the job done, then you may need to consider other options for them at that point. But if their character is there, they should be able to be trained. And if your so-called wonderful company and training program is amazing, your trainer should be able to transfer those skills to them, no problem, so long as they have the character. It is so easy to spot good character versus bad character if you pay close attention to certain things. If you scheduled their phone interview and you give them a call at your scheduled time and they blatantly miss your call and call you back 15 minutes later and just say, oh, I forgot, that's a good sign right there that that person probably isn't going to be the best fit for your company. Or if you ask them a question about a time that they went out of their way to help a customer and they have no examples whatsoever, that person is likely not going to help your customers ever. And there's your example right there, without getting too personal, without having to ask questions like, are you a nice person? Are you a good witch or a bad witch? No. I have so many examples of times that I have people who have little skills but have great character, but there's one that stands out to me in particular. We're actually the same age, but this person was in a career in food for a good 5 years, and totally different than what we do here. I could tell there was a little bit of struggle there as far as making the phone calls go, but man, his character was incredible. The way that he just showed that motivation, he had passion. I could tell that he was committed to this place. He really took the time to think out this interview. He went online and researched our company, wrote down our values, just knew everything about our company before I even had a chance to tell him. I mean, he interviewed me almost, is what I felt like. And I told him when I hired him, your skills are not 100% to where some other people are at, but your character is incredible. And I'll tell you that he is one of the most amazing employees that I have right now, and he's going places. So I always address character, but there have been times where I do just bypass the character and just go right for the skills. And there was one example in particular, they legitimately said something to me that was scary. Like, it totally went against everything, and even the person who interviewed with me looked at me and said, Megan, this is not gonna work. And I said, but the skills are there, let's just go for it. Fast forward 3 weeks later, I basically put poison in our water. This person just wasn't showing up on time and wasn't taking care of their work, and in turn was causing so much stress and harm to my staff that I should have just gone with my gut instinct and should have just said that character is not there and I have to pass. And so at the end of the day, it goes back to hiring for character and not 100% on skills. If agents have any questions about hiring some staff members or hiring for character, or if they're confused about what that means, they can leave their thoughts or questions in the comment section, and we would be more than happy to look over those and create some content out of that.